welcome back to another video. For today's video, I figured I would tell you my top 10 things I really don't like about being pregnant. Pregnancy is a wonderful thing. It's very beautiful. You're creating a life. You're growing your child. But let's be real. It's not all glitz and glam. It's not all cuteness. It's not... A lot of it really sucks. So I made a list. These aren't in any specific order. These are just the top 10 things that me personally, I don't like so far. So the first thing, tiredness. So far, my first trimester was the worst. I would get up tired, get ready for work or school, tired. Usually it's from school. I would get home around lunchtime and I would fall asleep, and I would sleep for hours, like 3, 4, 5 hours at a time. And a lot of the times whenever I would get off of work, like 7 or 6 in the evening, I would come home, eat dinner, go to bed, and sleep until the next day. Like, I was always so tired. I would just be walking in Walmart. I would feel great, feel wonderful, and then all of a sudden tiredness, sleepiness just hit me like a truck, and I would get so tired and feel like I could just crawl in the buggy and sleep, take a good old comfortable nap. It's not a good feeling. It's really not, and I hated it. It's gotten a little better in my second trimester. I hear the third trimester is a lot worse because you're a lot bigger and you know, you're getting closer to having the baby, but I'll deal with it when we get there. And I'm enjoying not being tired all the time now. My second pain. My back hurts, my legs hurt, my knees hurt, my head hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts. Especially when I'm working. Everything from the waist down just hurts so bad. And I get home and I'm stiff and I don't want to move. You know, walking on clouds wouldn't even feel good to me. It really sucks. Massages help, but it's a really good excuse to get a lot of pedicures because it really helps with the swelling that goes on in your feet. And that brings me to my third point, swelling. I haven't really had that much swelling in my feet, just a little bit. My real big issue with swelling is in my boobs. I used to be able to sleep on my stomach very comfortably, and now I can't. Even when I'm on my side, I'm constantly having to adjust and move and do all this stuff because they're huge and they hurt so bad. So, yeah. Number 4, always freaking hungry. I'm a bottomless pit. I could eat anything and everything. And I could be full, but 5 minutes later, I'm ravenous again. I don't understand it. But you know, stuff happens. I haven't really had any cravings, but I do go on like surges where all I want one week is mac and cheese, or all I want another week is pizza, or right now I've got this thing for Hot Pockets where all I want is a Hot Pocket. I literally just ate a Hot Pocket before I filmed this. Number 5, mood swings. I can go from being the happiest, most go-lucky, you know, peachy little girl, and then 5 minutes later, I'm a demon. Something annoys me, I get mad. The other night, I literally cried, bawled. I was so sad, like I had literal alligator tears falling because I was thinking about something sad. I'm not going to say what it was because it's kind of morbid, but I was thinking of the possibility of something sad happening, and it made me cry so much. Hormones suck. What can I say? Number 6, and this is a dumb one, bleeding gums. My gums bleed out of nowhere when I brush my teeth, when I eat a sandwich, when I eat apples, when I eat anything. Sometimes when I'm just standing, I'll taste blood and then I'll look and it's bloody. I don't know. It's just one of those things that's common, and I hate it. I hate it because it's just annoying. And I don't like biting into an apple and looking and seeing blood in the apple. I just don't like it. Number 7, leg cramps. all the orange juice and bananas and whatever in the world will not save you from the dreaded leg cramps that you feel while you're trying to sleep or first thing in the morning when you stretch. They are terrible. It feels like someone is taking a jackhammer to the back of your calf and just drilling into your leg. It hurts so bad. Stretching for me helps a little bit, but it doesn't alleviate it all the way. I hate it. That's why it's on this list. I just hate it. Number 8, gas. Pregnancy farts are the absolute worst. And I remember whenever I was at work one day and one just kind of slipped out, and I didn't mean for it to, and it was quiet, but all of a sudden my coworker turns around and looks at me. Wow. It was so bad, and it was so tiny. Like pregnancy, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing. And it's not just me, it's every other pregnant woman I know. Their gas is just so bad. And there's nothing to be ashamed of, like everybody farts. It's just, when it happens in public and you get funny looks, I mean, just, it's kind of embarrassing. Number 9, pregnancy brain. My memory wasn't that great before, but now it just sucks. I feel like Dory off of Finding Nemo all the time. I forget everything. I could be walking across my living room with a purpose in mind, going to do something, and then whew, it just disappears. It's gone. It's gone forever. And I'll remember it at the weirdest times, like the next day when I'm walking to my car to go to work. I'm like, that's what I wanted to do. You know, if I'm lucky. Sometimes I don't even remember it at all. And it's just gone. It's just a long memory. It's just gone. And finally, number 10, I always have to pee. Every pregnant woman goes through this. Every one of them. Sometimes it stops. Sometimes it doesn't. For me, it hasn't. And it's terrible. It's like every 5 minutes I run into the bathroom. And it was worse. It was a lot worse whenever I was having to drink all that water every day. I would get ready to go to bed, go pee, and then brush my teeth, and then I would have to pee again, and then I would get dressed in my pajamas, and then I'd have to pee again. And then I would lay in bed and look at my phone, and between laying in bed and finally falling asleep, I would pee like 3 or 4 times in like a 30-minute period. It was awful. And it's gotten a lot better since I don't drink that much water, but it still hasn't completely gone away. And sometimes when I would sit down, if I would wait long enough, like maybe 5 minutes of just sitting there, another full stream would come out. And I feel like I was saving water that way. You know, you go twice, but you don't, flush as often. People at work would get mad, but I would just explain to them what would be going on, and they would be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, just, whatever. So they didn't care, but it was terrible. I hated it. I think that and pain is probably my 2 like biggest things that I really just don't like, that I really just hate. Those are my 2 biggest ones. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I know this video was kind of short today, but feel free to go ahead and add to the list if there are things that you hate about being pregnant or you didn't like or whatever. Just go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below, and more than likely everyone who was pregnant will relate to you. Those were just my top 10 things that I've hated, and I'm pretty sure that the farther I go along, the more, things may change. Like I may be like, oh, well, the swelling is not bad compared to something else. And, things are always changing. All right, well, that is all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.